All right, guys. So many interesting things happening right now. Uh, this is fresh updates on Simon Ekpa as he don't send parcel to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Nigerians, you'll be wondering what is inside his parcel. This man, hey, Simon Ekpa. Honestly speaking, you see, these people who are agitating for Biafra nation, they are really, serious about these agitations. They are not joking. You understand? You will be shocked to understand what is inside that parcel that has been sent to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, via Simon Ekpa's attorney from Finland. And also in this video, you are going to still see so many happenings happening in Southeast. Okay, you are going to see so many wonderful things happening in the Southeast, and you'll be wondering what is going on. Let me not just talk too much. Let's quickly hit the news and get the full details. I will be right back.
In this video, we shall be going through interesting news and updates coming out from Nigeria, particularly from the southeastern region of the country. Yes, because as we speak, Mr. Simon, a man held in Kilamakoski Correctional Center, have sent a parcel directed and addressed to the sitting president of Nigeria and the person of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The question here is, what is the content of that parcel? Well, in this video, we shall be disclosing and discussing that particular topic. Moving on swiftly, we also received a very interesting and fascinating news and update coming from the desk of the Nigerian police force, where the daughter of a popular and wealthy Igbo man, the daughter of this wealthy Igbo man, was placed under the wanted list by the Nigerian police force. In this video, we shall be discussing and disclosing that particular news for you to see and understand. Moving on swiftly, we also have a news coming from Inewi, Anambra State, where yesterday a member of the Agune Chamber Operative Vigilante Group shot and unalived a woman in Inewi. In this video, we shall be bringing latest updates regarding that particular case for you to see and understand. Anyways, with all of that being said, let's begin this video update with our very first briefing. Yes, yesterday being the 16th of April of 2025, something happened in Inewi which sent a lot of fears and shockwaves into the spines and hearts of many indigenous residents and citizens from that part of Nigeria. What happened, you may ask? Well, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen, where a state security operative shot an unalive woman in the southeastern region of Nigeria. This particular incident occurred on Wednesday evening at Ibeto Junction, Inewi North local government area of Anambra State. So what really happened? Well, members of the Agune Chamber Operatives of Vigilante Group were on transit. Yes, they were moving from one part of Inewi to a different location. And when they got to Ibeto Junction, situated in Inewi, they met a go-slow, as it's been popularly called in Nigeria. Yes, so they met this go-slow at the Ibeto Junction, and the members of the Agune Chamber Operatives of Vigilante Group were in a haste to leave that particular road, and they couldn't leave because of the hold-up or the go-slow. Yes, so a member of this particular vigilante group came down from their operational vehicle and he opened fire. Yes, this guy started shooting so as to make other vehicles in front of them to clear the way for them to pass through that particular hold-up. But unfortunately, one of the bullets hit a lady standing by the roadside. Yes, a lady standing by the roadside innocently was struck by one of the bullets coming from the rifle wielded by a member of this vigilante group in Anambra State yesterday. Well, showing right now on your screen is a picture of the particular operative that was apprehended by the Nigerian police force. Yes, I'm showing right now on your screen is the lady that was shot by this said operative who opened fire at a hold-up situated in Inewi. This doesn't make sense in any way, shape or form. So while making this video, we had to do a quick research to understand and to know when a Nigerian police force or an official vigilante member is permitted to fire warning shots. As you can see, a policeman or a vigilante member can only shoot or make a warning shot when his life is in danger or when other means of controlling a situation or effecting an arrest have failed, and when criminal poses an imminent threat of death or serious injury. As you can see, this is the only time when a Nigerian police force or a vigilante member can fire warning shots. So this guy had no reason to fire warning shot for just a roadblock or just a go slow. This doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. This guy definitely has been apprehended by the Nigerian police force and is going to answer for his case. Well, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our second update and second briefing we have for you in this particular video. Yes, on the 14th of April of 2025, the Nigerian Army and its military force came out to make a statement and make an official comment regarding the southeastern region of Nigeria. Well, for a better understanding, clearer picture, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen where it states, Nigerian Army speaks on poor enlistment from Southeast. This simply means that the individuals, indigents and citizens from the southeastern region of Nigeria have showed little or no interest in joining the Nigerian Army and other military divisions in the country. But then, something interesting and something fascinating came out yesterday being the 16th of April of 2025. Well, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen coming from the Vanguard, where it states, only 200 Southeasterners registered for enrollment into Nigerian Army. Official, as you can see, this is an official statement coming from the Nigerian Army, stating categorically that they opened their portal, their website, for Nigerians to join the military, but then they received only 200 Southeasterners who have shown willingness to join the Nigerian Army. Well, you're not going to blame the southeastern region of Nigeria and its people, because the Nigerian Army over the past couple of years have shown that they are not well structured. Yes, these guys are not structured properly coming from its head, because at some point you've seen series of revelations that members of different terrorist group in the country have powerful ammunitions and powerful rifles compared to the AK-47 given to our Nigerian military men. So as you can see, nobody will want to go and join you, because the Nigerian Army has a very, very poor structure and a very, very poor fundings, which we can all see from miles away. Anyways, still talking about the Nigerian forces and its poor structure. Yesterday, we received a very, very funny news coming out on the desk of the EFCC that doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. Well, for a better understanding, take a look at this publication showing right now on your screen, where it states, EFCC arrests 40 suspected internet fraudsters in Niger State. Yes, reading this particular headline sounds like a big accomplishment fulfilled by the Nigerian EFCC. But then, if you read further, you'll find laughable details enlisted in this particular article. So the Nigerian EFCC arrested individuals, about 40 suspected internet fraudsters in Niger State, Nigeria, and they recovered series of items from these fraudsters. Let's take a look at the recovered items. The Nigerian EFCC recovered 3 cars, 8 generator sets, 1 Hisense air conditioner, 2 power stabilizers, 10 motorcycles, 8 laptop computers, 4 Bluetooth speakers, and 60 Android phones. These are the recovered items made by the Nigerian EFCC that automatically make these 40 individuals internet fraudsters. The Nigerian EFCC happens to be one of the funniest security apparatus out there in Nigeria, because these guys over the past couple of days or months have been making laughable statements and laughable arrests in and around the country. Well, showing right now on your screen are the 40 individuals arrested for having generators, motorbike, phones, and other stuffs in their possessions, and that automatically makes them an internet fraudsters. This doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. If you are going to arrest individuals for fraud, you should be able to retrieve tangible assets or tangible evidence against them, like the content of their laptops, their banking history and wire history. These are tangible evidence that you can use to pin someone as an internet fraudster. But coming out to say you retrieve generators, you retrieve AC units, you retrieved phones and motorcycle, it doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form. Show us the tangible facts, show us the evidence you guys got, not all of this nonsense being showcased by the Nigerian EFCC. Anyways, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at our next update and briefing we have for you in this particular video coverage. Like stated previously, a daughter of a very wealthy Igbo man has been placed under the wanted list by the Nigerian police force. Yes, so the question here is, who is this woman? We'll take a look at this publication coming from the Vanguard, where it states, police declare Iheoma Julia Nneji, daughter of ABC transport owner, wanted. It also went a step further to give us more clarity that the Nigerian police force has declared Iheoma Julia Nneji, a daughter of Frank Nneji, the founder of the popular ABC Transport wanted over alleged cybercrime. Ms. Inaechi was declared wanted on Tuesday night by the Office of the Nigerian Police Force National Cyber Center, the NPF. Well, showing right now on your screen is the official wanted photograph of this lady released by the Nigerian Police Force. As we speak, we don't really know what happened here. We don't know if she's guilty. We don't know if somebody's trying to frame her. We don't know the basics and the tenets of this particular case. But then we are still trying to make proper research to unravel all of the intricacies surrounding this particular case. And in our subsequent video, we are definitely going to make a follow-up. So if you want to see why the Nigerian Police Force has placed this lady on a wanted list, do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications, because in our subsequent video, we are going to find the answers. Anyways, moving on swiftly, let's take a look at the most interesting part of our video coverage today. Yes, let's take a look at our main event. As stated previously, and when you look at the title of this video, it states that Simon sent a parcel to Bola Tinubu, who happens to be the president of Nigeria. The question here remains, what did Mr. Simon send to Bola Tinubu? And how did he manage to send an item to Tinubu when he's currently being held in Kilamakoski Correctional Center? Well, let me explain. Around the 20th of June of 2024, Mr. Simon came out to make a publication on his Twitter page, a publication that was sent and addressed to a series of leaders domiciled in the Nigerian government. Yes, well, for better understanding, take a look at this publication or tweet coming from the desk of Mr. Simon. It states, "Breaking, I have successfully returned the medals I won for Nigeria during my athletic days. The medals were delivered today to the Minister of Foreign Affairs and the person of Yusuf Tuga. The medals were delivered by the DHL, as you can see the evidence of the delivery here. With this development, every ties between me and Nigeria, both in sports, spiritually and physically, is hereby cut off completely. The medals are as follows: 1. 2003 African Junior Silver Medal. 2. Exxon Mobil Track and Field Gold Medal. The 3 Exxon Mobil Track and Field Silver Medals. Other medals has nothing to do with Nigeria, so I retain them." And if you look closely, he tagged series of individuals, series of media houses in Nigeria like the Sahara Reporters, Vanguard News, Daily Post, Premium Times, Channels, and Arise TV, and so on and so forth. And he ended the post with, "Stop calling me a former Nigeria athlete." And this, like I said, is coming from the desk of Mr. Simon. Well, as stated previously, this was sent on the 20th of June of 2024. And as we speak, Bola Tinubu has received these medals. Yes, a representative of Bola Tinubu received these medals a couple of hours back, which came directly from Mr. Simon. Well, this came as a shocker because Simon sent this medal around the 20th of June of last year. So why is the president getting hold of these medals at this point in time? Well, it's simple. Mr. Simon is going to face trial by May, which is next month. And as we speak, the government of Finland and the government of Nigeria are doing everything in their capacity to nail this man and make sure he rots in detention. So the Nigerian government are trying to draw the attention of the Finnish authorities where Mr. Simon returned medals he won in the country and how he has detached himself completely from the country. These guys probably want to use this as a key point or as a keynote in the court of law. They might be like, as you can see, this man at some point detached himself from the geographical centers of Nigeria. He detached himself and returned every single honors and medals he received while competing under our passports and our country. So as you can see, this man has nothing to do with us, and that is why he created a rebel. Probably this might be a tactics. Probably it can be the current tactics that the Nigerian government want to employ at this particular point in time. Yes, this might be a tactics and this might be a formula that probably will play out in the court of law, or this might be an evidence that will resurface in the court of law. Yes, but then the current and the sitting president of the most powerful nation of the world has been briefed about Mr. Simon. Yes, just in case you don't know, the president of Finland and the president of the most powerful nation of the world had a meeting around the 31st of March of 2025, a couple of weeks back. In that meeting, a lot of conversations were held and a lot of topics were discussed, and the case of Mr. Simon resurfaced because a popular American politician in the person of Mike Johnson was present in that meeting. Just in case you don't know who Mike Johnson is, Mike Johnson happens to be one of the American politicians who highly supports the USB movement. This guy was present in the day and time the Finnish authority or the Finnish government visited Trump in a private meeting, and they brought up conversations regarding Mr. Simon. Well, in our previous
So guys, thank you for staying to the end of this video. If you are just joining us for the first time in this channel, please kindly subscribe. Share this video, let it go viral. Let Biafrans understand what is happening in their region and with the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. Thank you. See you in my next video. Bye for now.